Ryan of Odana in support, to be followed by Kim Richmond.
Yeah, I would like to start out by requesting that video be allowed. I know several people emailed for the accommodation. With plenty of time this time, so I'd like to request that video be allowed for people who are hard of hearing to participate in this.
Mr. Ryan, the council office has not made us aware of any requests for accommodation for this meeting.
What email do they need to email? Because they emailed the all alders at City of Madison.
Mr. Ryan, every agenda has the instructions on how to request accommodations for each meeting.
But then, okay, but they emailed that. So, I mean, I get it. You're salty, Satya. Just upset you stole my idea from 2009 for bus rapid transit. But either way, I'll come at you for that later. Oh, and by the way, you didn't need to call the police on me, Satya. I'm not.
Mr. Ryan, do you wish to testify on the item before us or not?
Oh, yeah, salty Satya, I do. Let's go back to 9/11, a time when hopefully Satya wasn't so salty. And one thing we saw in our nation, one very good thing is we all came together, but one very bad thing that happened is we all used national security to sign away pretty much all of our rights. And that mentality still continues to this day. And so we have to determine the efficacy of a certain model, and we have to determine that against the public interest. And I don't think that anything less restrictive to the police than anything less restricted to the police than this second substitute ordinance is appropriate, and it creates massive issues with a police department that statistically is horrible for minorities. To expect them not to use this technology in a way that profiles, to use this technology against protesters. I know you'd like that, Satya. You called the police on me, but that to use it in those sorts of ways. And so if we're going to allow this, it absolutely has to be the second proposal, and this has to be limited to very particular situations in a very particular format. And with that, I will yield my time and ask you all to check your goddamn emails.
Thank you. Alder Harrington-McKinney.
Madam Mayor, I just want to ask a point of procedure. I know that we have a sergeant of arms within our council. Is there any sergeant of arms in terms of public comment? Is that able to say what they say and be disrespectful in any way? This is just I'm seeking that information.
Alder Harrington-McKinney, it's an interesting question. With a virtual meeting, usually the Sergeant of Arms' job is to help keep order at a physical meeting. I certainly think we could translate that into the virtual world. It's perhaps a slightly different set of duties, but certainly I think that would be appropriate.
Okay, that would be my request that we look into that. Thank you.
Thank you, Alder Harrington-McKinney.